Today we are looking at the Bard, and as a DM I have obviously run Bards, but not played Bards. What do I think about Bards? As much as I know is they generally have a guitar. That's the standard, they're a musician, they're charismatic, they have vicious mockery. I've heard they're not very good in combat, they're only good in charismatic situations, but let's have a look. So straight away on D&D Beyond there's a picture of an elf, or a half-elf, with a lute of some sort. A stern warrior bangs his sword rhythmically against his scale mail, setting the tempo, so that's musical. Laughing as she tunes her cittern, a gnome weaves her subtle magic over the assembled nobles, ensuring that her companions' words will be well received. So yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? That they can buff companions. Don't they heal or give bardic inspiration? And we'll get into it. The Bard is a master of song, speech and magic, and the magic they contain. Bards say that the multiverse was spoken into existence, that the words of the gods gave it shape, and the echoes of these primordial words of creation still resound throughout the cosmos. The music of Bards, it's very music, isn't it? Surely you don't have to do that. The music of Bards is an attempt to snatch and harness those echoes, subtly woven into their spells and powers. Right, skip that. True bards are not common in the world. Not every minstrel in a royal court is a bard. Creating a bard. Bards thrive on stories, whether those stories are true or not. Okay, storyteller. Got it. Musician. Let's not go that route. You serve an apprenticeship, study under a master, following the more experienced bard until you were ready to strike out on your own. Oh yeah, colleges. Okay, the thing they do is colleges. The quick build. To make a bard quickly, first charisma. Okay, makes certain sense. The charismatic. Dex, second. Secondly, choose the entertainer background. Third, choose dancing lights, vicious mockery cantrip, along with charm person, detects magic, healing word and thunder wave. So if I was playing a bard, the first thing I would do is swap out a lute. If it had to be an instrument, I'd have drumsticks myself, or a drum and drumsticks. But you know, charisma is like stand-up comedians, it's speech makers, you know, people who come along and do like self-help groups, people who are able to deliver huge speeches. What else is there? Stand-up comedian, poet, author, that don't work. Salesman, good at convincing people. So level 1, bardic inspiration. You inspire others through stirring words or music, use a bonus action, and within 60 feet you people are inspired. So if I had my drummer, if it was a musician, you drum about a rhythm. But if you were playing it as a comedian, you'd just have a long list of jokes, wouldn't you? Or one-liners, or put-downs. Motivational speaker, that's what I was thinking of. So for 10 minutes, the creature can roll d6, add the number rolled to an ability check, an attack roll or save. So yeah, d6 bardic inspiration. Got it. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. You regain it on a rest, a long rest. You get stronger from a d8, d10, d12. Jack of all trades. Second level, you can add half your proficiency bonus. Okay, you can add a little bit to trying to do things. Song of Rest. Okay, this is where you could give, say a poem even, or you could give a speech that helps heal you and your friends. Tell a tale. Yeah, tell a joke. It's hard to avoid musician, isn't it? At third level, you delve into the advanced techniques of the college of your choice. This is where things get a little bit interesting. At third level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies and they are doubled. Become an expert in 2 things. So if bards really are bad at combat, could you not put skill proficiencies? Yeah, okay, that is a bit tricky. Font of Inspiration. When you reach 5th level, you regain all of your expended uses when you finish a short rest of bardic inspiration. Counter Charm. You gain the ability to, however, disrupt mind-influencing effects. You start a performance that lasts until the end of your turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures near you have advantage on saves. Another buff. So yeah, you step in and you do your thing, whatever that may be, and it counters frightened or charmed. So already at 10th level, you know, a lot of games don't always go past 10th level. So all you've done so far is buff. At 10th level, choose 2 more skill proficiencies. Okay, so that's 4 things, which is alright. Yeah, it's pretty mundane, it's not exciting. Magical secrets. You have plundered magical knowledge from a wide spectrum of disciplines. Choose 2 spells from any class. A spell you choose must be of a level you can cast, obviously. So yeah, you get thrown a couple of spells. 14th level, 3/4 of the way almost. You have plundered magical knowledge. Choose 2 spells from any class. Again, choose some spells. Magic secrets, choose more spells. And finally, when you roll initiative and have no bardic inspiration left, you gain 1 use. Pretty dull. The way of a bard is gregarious. Bards seek each other out to swap songs, stories, boast of their accomplishments and share their knowledge. Bards form loose associations, which they call colleges, to facilitate their gatherings and preserve their traditions. Let's take a look at an example. You know something about most things, collecting bits of knowledge. You're a bit of a wise ass. Whether singing ballads in taverns or elaborate compositions in royal courts, you hold audiences. A bit of a right-hand man, you're the guy who people come to for advice, I get that. When you join the College of Law at 3rd level, you gain proficiency with 3 skills of your choice. Yeah, you're just an all-round skills dude as a bard, which makes kind of sense if you want to be a juggler. So you could be an actor, you could pretend you're a famous actor, or you could be a motivational speaker, as I said, or you could be someone who's always got a quote for the moment, like inspirational quotes. But there's nothing about combat in here other than helping your teammates out, is there really? Cutting words. Use your reaction to expend a bardic inspiration. Rolling the d6 or whatever and subtracting that number from the creature's rolls. You know, that's quite good, a reactionary takeaway. Additional magic secrets. Learn 2 more spells. It throws spells at you. Which, you know, that depends on what spells you want, I suppose. So yeah, if you're imbuing your jokes or your drums or whatever with magic, I suppose you're just like a boring wizard type. Depends what spells you pick. I would have said that playing a bard was fun, but looking at this, it is a bit boring. But it depends on the subclasses, which we'll cover in another video. Yeah, it's all about the bardic inspiration die. I had a feeling that you got that spell where it hurts people with your words. Vicious Mockery. Yeah, so outside of Vicious Mockery, you buff people. Song of Rest gets better. Yeah, you've got to really work at this to make it interesting, haven't you? Unless you were like, I'm thinking of some well-worn Ozzy Osbourne type. He's, you know, tortured to death, he's seen everywhere, kind of bored, he's just full of old stories about being on the road. You've got to make it interesting to play like that, but when it comes to battle, you're just very middle of the road. Yeah, that's a shame that. However, I look forward to looking through all the subclasses, but I think for now, that's Bards for you. Thanks for watching though, and I'll see you in the subclass video.